Get set.
It's a big country and the Nationals leader Barnaby Joyce is clocking up a lot of kilometres traversing it. Take a look at everywhere he's going and look at all the checks he's been carrying around with him. He's visited a lot of Queensland seats, including a fair few visits to the seat of FLYNN. Here's where he offered $2.5 million for some new soccer club rooms. Here, $250,000 for the Gladstone Bowls Club. Further south, Barnaby Joyce has been visiting seats like Cowper. While he was there, he offered $5 million for a new veteran centre. And even further south to the seat of PATERSON on the outskirts of Newcastle, where $55 million were on offer for airport upgrades. Here's all of the media events we're aware of that Barnaby Joyce has had since the campaign began right up to yesterday. And almost all of these events have been accompanied by a dollar figure. It's always difficult to add up just how much cash has been promised because politicians often re-announce the same money over and over again. But being conservative, we've counted up more than $150 million worth of promises that don't seem to have been announced before. And you'll see he's spending most of his campaign north of this line. To be fair, most of the Nationals' lower house seats are in Queensland and northern New South Wales. That's also where Barnaby Joyce's personal support is thought to be strongest. But this line, 33rd parallel south, might turn out to be quite an important line in this election. The coalition's been facing difficulties campaigning on net zero north of the line, particularly in Queensland, with candidates saying things like net zero is dead. Inversely, south of the line, you've got voters who think climate action isn't strong enough, and that's helping fuel the rise of teal independence. Labor had similar problems last election, particularly when it came to climate policy. And the independent running in the Victorian seat of Nichols, on paper a safe Nationals seat, he thinks Barnaby Joyce is a net negative for the party in the south. You could call this the Barnaby line. Perhaps we should also be regarding it as one of the key geographical fault lines in Australian politics.